Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Bombotron back at it with another video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the new Fortnite bundle, the F1 Racers bundle. So in this, we get all of the default skins in their race suits, along with the little Circuit Racer emote here, which has a little F1 car. We have the Circuit Flyer and the Slick Axe. We also do have the Island Driver trophy, but I will not be taking a look at this, even though I have just equipped it. We won't be taking a look at this in the video due to the fact I just don't like the back bling very much. So, yeah. Without further ado though, if you like this, let me know in the comment section below, and let us go into creative mode and actually take a look at all of these items in some way, shape, or form. Though, specifically Torque, the default skin I'm currently playing as, is one we're going to be using for the visual representation for this video. So yeah, if you like this, let me know in the comment section below, and let's go into creative mode and take a look at Torque in all of her glory. Let's go. So before we take a look at the skin itself, here we have our Torque gliding, just like skydiving at the minute. And if we pull out the glider, here we have it in all its glory with the Red Bull paint job on it. Obviously, because we're wearing the Red Bull Racing suit. So easy, we have the nice Red Bull Racing on the wings there, the yellow sort of nose to it, along with the actual bulls on it. And it says Red Bull Racing on the wing as well, which is really cool, the fact that it's like the front wing section of a car with like the little bit of halo there in the center, and then the Red Bull Racing wings. It's kind of like all in, like, even with the little taillights and like the exhaust sort of thing, which does actually like, oh, it actually kind of sounds like an F1 car too. It's got like the little engine noises to it, which I actually kind of like. So yeah, there's kind of that. There's obviously like carbon fiber and all that shit to it too. But anyway, here we have Torque in all of her glory in the Red Bull outfit, which honestly, it looks fine. It's a racing outfit. But yeah, we'll hold the controller instead of the pickaxe for a moment or two, just so you can kind of see. We've got like the red and navy blue shoes. And if we bring her up closer, you can see like the nice red pattern down the arm, and the Red Bull Racing thing plastered over the chest. So the only downside of these is obviously they're only getting the main sponsors for the actual teams. They don't have any of the extra sponsors that some of us just have. So that is kind of all you get. You get the Red Bull Racing on the back, Red Bull Racing in the front. You get like the neck support stuff that they wear, and that's about the height of it. They don't have like any of the extra stuff on it. You also get it on the gloves, in fairness, but yeah. So easy how this actually looks. It looks very nice. Obviously, she doesn't have her helmet on. That is the style if you wish to equip it. I just didn't for this video. I might show it in one of the other styles. But you see the back bling here, which is from a OG Pass skin currently, the Chapter 1 Season 6 style one for Dire, which looks pretty nice, black and red. Works perfectly fine. Black actually works with like the neck gear thing with the carbon fiber and all that. Then we have the Slick Axe, which is honestly a really nice looking pickaxe to me. It's got the F1, like the racing car tire with the like hubcap and everything there. Got the suspension springs with the spoiler, which the spoiler I do believe is the same sort of model as what they use on the glider, if not maybe a smaller version of it, which honestly looks great. And you got like a wrench on the other side, which I think is pretty cool. But if we swoosh it here, you can see the swoosh effect isn't anything terribly exciting. It's a bit of red, a bit of yellow, and a bit of blue. Obviously the colour scheme of Red Bull. And yeah, so if we unclip our camera and use the little circuit racer, you see this as the emote as well. Obviously it's like a traversal emote, which looks pretty cool, which actually makes it sound like an F1 car obviously and whatnot. But yeah, obviously the main downside with it is the fact that it doesn't actually go and change the livery when you're like actually working with it, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, with that though, you can see it in the camera like so as well. So yeah, let's go take a look at the next style, which I think is going to be Alpine, and then we'll take a look at McLaren and wrap up this video. Let's go. So just before we take a look at our secondary skin, here we have the Alpine Glider, which I love Alpine. they're not the best racing team. I just love them for the color scheme. You can see we got like the nice light blue, we got the pink, got the Alpine on the actual glider there, which will drop down and show it a bit lower down, so you can see it better. You can see we've got the pink halo, we got like Alpine on the wing, we got Alpine on the big wing at the back. It just looks great overall. You can see like the suspension bits and like all the different painted carbon fiber and like the engine rattling there with the tail light again, which it is just the exact same glider but in a different color scheme. So we won't talk too much more about it. Run over here, slide, and equip the camera as always, which here we have Kickdown in her outfit. I've decided to use more than just Torque for the fact that I have all the default skins now, so may as well. But yeah, kind of show off all of them. But you can see how she looks. Same body build, I assume, obviously with it being a female skin. But it's just Ramirez's head slapped on it instead this time. So you can kind of just see how Ramirez looks there, kind of standard with the Alpine kit on. It says Alpine Formula 1 Team. It says Alpine Formula 1 Team, Alpine Formula 1 Team. Alpine. Also says Alpine on the tire as well, on her pickaxe, which is pretty cool. So yeah, the colour scheme obviously is like a nice pink with the navy blue on the outer arm, and then the lighter blue stripes on the inner arm, which looks pretty nice, and the pink stripes on the legs there as well, and the pink and navy blue shoes, which I actually think looks very nice. For the pickaxe itself, you can see it's pink with the lighter blue for the suspension sections along with the wing, and a bit of white as well just to pick up the colours, which you can see the swoosh effect is a bit more of a pink and blue. Not that you can see it well with the background obviously being the sky, but anyway. And then our back bling is a little Fall Guy, because why not? The Fall Guys character kind of worked, in my opinion, with the colour scheme, so I thought, fuck it, why not? It's pretty cute. I love Alpine, I love Fall Guys, or I used to love Fall Guys at least. I like the design of it, so yeah, it's pretty cool. And again, just to show it with the Alpine suit, here we have the Fortnite racing car, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. That's kind of it for Alpine. There's nothing really else to show, I don't believe, because none of those emotes are non-copyright, I don't think. But yeah, again, I'll see if there's any like impact effect maybe on the pickaxe with this one. Nothing special, so yeah. Let's go take a look at our final one, which will be McLaren. Let's go. So, here we have Marshall, the male skin, with the McLaren deco and stuff on, which you see the glider for the McLaren here, which looks very, very nice, honestly. Got black, orange, it got McLaren on the front there, on the wing, it says McLaren Formula 1 team with the little logo, and that's practically it. It doesn't have McLaren on it anywhere else, which is kind of surprising. You see the black carbon fibre underneath. Once again, the tail light and the engine and all sitting there. And you can just see how everything looks together, which it looks very nice. So, once again, we'll not take too much time looking at the glider, because it is the same thing, just in a different colour. But anyway, here we have the skin itself, which, as I said, this is one of the male outfits, the men's outfits, whatever you want to say. So it's slightly potentially bulkier build with the way they've done it, just whatever. But this time I've decided to keep the helmet on, just to kind of show how the helmet looks, which I think it looks very nice. Got the McLaren thing just right here, got the black, got the grey, got the orange, the visor, just looks great in my opinion. Got the McLaren F1 team there, got the little McLaren logo badge thing on the neck, got the neck support with the McLaren thing on it again. Back of the shirt says the same and whatnot. You can just see it all there, which looks honestly very nice. It looks very reminiscent of this year's McLaren kit for Oscar and Lando. Yeah, so with that, we have this back bling, which is just a katana. Why, I don't really know. I like the colour scheme to it. The orange kind of works. The black and the white, black and silver kind of works more, which it's not too bad looking. Then we have the pickaxe here, which again is the exact same thing, just the slick axe with a different colour scheme. which again is McLaren's colour scheme, black-orange with the orange suspension rods, or suspension springs I should say, and you can kind of see how like the wheel bobs about there while you're moving about. Then got the orange on the handle and the wrench on the other side, which looks pretty nice. Which the switch effect, as you can imagine, is a bit of orange, because why not? Like, of course it's going to be. So yeah, honestly, not bad looking. And for a weird comparison, I was going to say I'd show a weapon off, but I don't have any on my inventory, so scrap that. And here we have it with the little F1 car once again, sitting on my like camera pod or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of it for this video. There isn't really much else to take a look at unless I go through the other like, well, eight or 9 options. Obviously, there's 11 in total. There's the 10 teams and the Fortnite one, which is the purple outfit. But I'm not going to do that in this video. If you want me to show off more of the outfits, please let me know. I can do a few more in different videos. But at least for now, I'm going to stick with these 3 and kind of call it a day. So, if you like this video, let me know in the comment section below. And I will see you guys soon with something else, hopefully soon. Goodbye.